vibrant community, welcome to Bible Club.
The show that's your portal to good vibes, laughter, and invaluable life lessons. How's everyone doing, Vibe Tribe? We've curated an extraordinary experience for you today. From wisdom-packed moments to captivating interviews, grab your favorite snacks, get comfortable, and let's embark on a journey of positive vibes together. We're unraveling essential life lessons, sharing stories that resonate, and who knows, there might be a surprise or two that'll leave you inspired. You know what time it is? It's time to take off. Buckle up, Vibe Tribe, because the Vibe O'Clock starts now.
Almost forgot. What's good, my fam? It's good to be back with you on the Vibe O'Clock, and you know that we always have something special, we always have something good, we always have something that is going to bring the zhuzh in your life. I hope you guys had an amazing week. Here's my phone making noise, my excuse, my apologies. I hope you had yourselves an awesome weekend. If not, you know that the fam, the YPG fam, is right here to bring the zhuzh up in your life. And I hope, by the way, that you are going to be getting everybody to connect with us, because today's episode of the Vibe O'Clock is going to be special. We're going to be teaching you a young software update. And if you notice, going to our thumbnail here, let me just hoy our thumbnail here for you guys to see what exactly I'm talking about. In case you missed it, maybe you just connected just after, so you didn't get to see it. Let me just hoy this right here. In case you didn't get to see it, we're talking about the software update. But this software update has nothing to do with your phone or with your computer or with my computer or with my phone. But this software update has to do with a mental update, an update that is right here. And this is going to be so special. It is a lesson which Talia and I actually learned past couple of weeks now, about a couple of weeks now, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I'm also going to be having a couple of guests today who are going to be talking about these different, this variety of things which, skills, let me call it now, just for now, a skill which we have adopted in our lives, which has made an immense difference in our lives and in their lives. So what you're going to do, I'm going to give you your first task. I am going to go for that introduction. I always get trapped by the word, so let's say that introduction, that introduction kind of, what you call this, break, just for the introduction. In order for you to get as many people to connect, you're going to WhatsApp them, you're going to holler at them, you're going to tell them, listen, guys, I've got something special for you guys to hear. Today's one is going to be special. I couldn't be with you guys last week. We were caught up with a couple of things, but today I wanted to be personally here to share this with you guys. So we're going to go for that short break, and when we come back, I'm going to hit you guys up with something real special. So stay connected, but also get your fingers busy. Get your fingers typing, because what we have for you guys is going to be special. And for those whom you're going to invite, get everybody, whether they're YPG members or not, tell them connect. There's something special for you here right now.
We'll be back in a flash with more laughter, lessons, and surprises. Stay tuned, stay groovy. It's Vibe O'Clock.
I was very empty. I had no sense of identity. I didn't know who I was.
I was the shyest kid alive. I had a low self-esteem, did not believe in myself.
I was very unhappy. I didn't have a personality, honestly, and I didn't have an identity. I was caught up with too many personalities.
I smoked, I drank, I had tongue piercing, and I was suicidal. I was very suicidal.
I had a superiority complex, believing that social interaction was the waste of my time and that I did not need any friends or anyone. And I was quite the depressed person.
I lacked confidence in myself. I had complexes of inferiority, and I always compared myself with people just to feel that I was important.
The Holy Spirit is everything for me. He's my mother, he's my father, most of all, he is, sometimes we blame God because of problems that we face, but now, whenever I face a problem, I'm able to thank him because I know that he's definitely with me.
The Holy Spirit to me, he's my guide, he's a friend, he's the one who tells me off when I mess up and always motivates me, always pushes me to keep going no matter what.
The Holy Spirit to me is someone I can truly depend on. He is a friend, a family, and he is where I seek my joy and peace.
For me, he's my best friend, honestly. Like when things go wrong, he's always someone I can turn to, and I know that I can always go to him without the need to filter anything.
My best friend, basically everything to me. I wouldn't be Sean without him.
The Holy Spirit to me is more than just a friend, and I think he's just that person, when it's like that person who gives you that sense of peace and tranquility when your mind is questioning and everything, and it just calms you down.
Now I don't need to seek validation from anyone. I am complete. There's this piece that, even when you're going through problems and things just don't seem to add up, you are able to move forward. It's something that I can't even explain myself.
Today, I'm like, whatever I want to achieve, I can go for it and I'm gonna achieve it because that's what I want. That's who I am today.
I have an identity. I know who I am and I'm in love with what I am.
I'm happy, honestly, I'm at peace with myself. I don't see the need for me to drink, smoke, or date for me to, feel good about myself. I'm happy regardless of what I face in life.
Now I'm quite the eccentric person. I love smiling. It's become second nature to me, and I just enjoy interacting with people.
I am very confident, and I don't have to compare myself with anybody to feel that I am important. I'm different, and that's me.
He's my everything.
Basically everything to me.
The Holy Spirit is everything to me.
So he's my everything.
The Holy Spirit for me is everything.
Welcome back, fam. You are connected with the Vibe O'Clock fam, the Juge fam, the Vibe Tribe. That's what's up. So today, we're going to be talking about the software update. And I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys not only what this software update, what the software update has done in my life, but also what it can do for your life and also what it's done in the lives of our guests. So there are three main aspects of this software update and how it can help you, how it can develop you into being a better person. And I'm going to talk a little bit to our guests. We've got 5 in total, one more just tuned in right now. So I've got 5 of them in total. I'm not going to be taking too long. I'm going to go quite straight to the point, ask them a couple of questions and so forth. We've got, let me just see here so that I get the order right. I actually spoke to our producer the order that we were going to go in, because obviously one more person was added. So let me see how I can get this right here. I told her I'm going to start with, I kind of forgot, my memory is working. So we've got Tseho and Yongama. I'm going to start with Yongama. Let me see, Yongama is right here. You guys know that we do our stuff live here. That's what's up. Yongama is on our screen right now. Yongama, how are you doing? Can you hear me though?
I can hear you, Gigi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I must say, I'm doing pretty good. Yongama, tell me something. Where are you from? Where are you from? Let me start with that.
I'm from Tata.
Tata. Okay. And tell me something. What are you into? What are your hobbies? What are you actually into?
Yeah, my hobby is painting.
Painting.
Yes, house painting.
House painting. And how did that hobby begin?
At home, I grew up staying with my grandmother, so they have flats for rent for people to rent. So she asked me to go there to paint. Then that's where it all started. But in the beginning, I'll be just bored and go because she asked me to go. But then I started to like it.
Okay. And then how did that develop? Like, were you just painting and stuff? Did you have the stuff? How did that begin? Or you just randomly started painting and are like, whatever, I like it and that's it?
No. After that, because at home is when painting there, you just take anything. You just take a stick of the broom and then you put together with the brush and then paint. But then when I started to like it, then I started to make some research. And then I started the stick now that you can adjust for you to reach to the higher level without using the ladder. Then I went on YouTube to search further how I can get some skills.
And tell me, did you get somebody's advice? Did you ask somebody's advice? Did you ask someone, or did you just go like, hey, I'm going out in the dark, I'm gonna ask, I'm just gonna learn? Was it just YouTube? What was it? How did you start that?
No, I did not ask someone because sometimes I thought that if I go to ask someone, so maybe someone will never understand. So I just decided to go straight on YouTube and search. And then I started to put some pastas there for people to call, for me to go to paint their house.
So out of this hobby, what are you doing today? What was the outcome of this hobby that you had?
Then I started to paint. So now I'm doing painting. I paint houses. So this is how I do for the living.
So now it became, instead of just being like a hobby, it's become something that you do as a profession.
Yes.
Okay, wow, that's interesting. So we have on screen these houses, and I'm assuming you're the one who painted these houses. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I'm assuming you're the one who painted these houses. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. I painted these houses.
And like, do you have people who do it with you, or you do it on your own? How does that work?
I do it on my own, but when the work is too much, then I start to employ other guys, and then I work with.
Okay. Now, my question is, I think it's a bit of a rhetorical question, but I'm going to ask you either way. Do you enjoy doing this?
I do enjoy doing it.
Okay. So this is what you love doing?
Yes.
All right. Yongama, before you hang up, what advice would you give to someone who has a hobby and they would like to develop that hobby into what I could say a profit-making thing?
Yes. So the advice I can give to someone, because for you to do something, because for example, there are people that are working, but they do not enjoy the work that they do. They just work just to get money. But when you develop your hobby to the way that you are going to live it, then when you do that work, you do it with love, and when you do it with love, you do it with your passion. You give your all, and then you like it. And then if you give your all, of course, the results they will be good.
Okay, okay. So basically, you do this now for a living. Is painting what you do for a living?
Yes, BJ.
Okay, all right, all right. Before you go, please send a shout out to the Mtata fam before you say goodbye, because obviously we have limited time and we need to move on to the next guest.
Yes, I would like to send a shout out now branch at Yugi at Ndogozwini, and give a shout out to YPG Mtata at 36 Owen Street, and Butterworth, known as Etuwa, and also at Manduli.
Okay, okay. Yongama, thank you so much for sharing your story. At the end of this episode of the Vibe O'Clock, I know it's going to inspire a lot of people. Y'all don't know where I'm going. Y'all have no idea where we're going. I'm going to be talking about this shortly. Thank you so much, Yongama. See you soon, and shout out to our Mtata fam. All right, so from just painting and doing it for the sake of, I'm bored, he's actually developed into something which he is now profiting out of. He's doing it out of a living. Hold that thought. Next one I'm going to bring in, I want to go to the ladies, then I'll come back to the guys. Producer, my apologies, I'm going to switch the order of things. I'm going to bring Irene on. I don't know if Irene can pick up already. If not, yes. Okay, Irene is here. Let me get Irene on screen in 3, 2, 1. I think her network might be a little bit bad. So I think hopefully she can hear us. Irene, how are you doing?
Hello, PJ. I'm good.
Awesome.
I can hear you now.
Superb. Irene, tell us a little bit about your hobby, your skill, and what you got yourself into. And tell us. Oh no, I think she's having a bit of a challenge with her network, but we will bear with it. I think we can hear you now. Hello, Irene. And hers is another very interesting skill, guys. I really hope she can talk to us. I really hope we can get this one done. Are you there, Irene? Oh gosh, it doesn't seem like it's working out. Irene, can you hear us? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next person, and then we'll hopefully be able to come back here to Irene if she can't hear us. Let's go to, we've got Kutso. Okay, let me just switch my screen here. Just a second, my fam. Sorry, guys, I'm looking to and away because I'm trying to sort out the guests here. I thought about it, but I ended up forgetting. I should have asked somebody to actually be here to help me deal with the vibes here. But we'll sort it out. We'll get it done. I've got Kutso, and let me just remove the past ones here, just so we have an easier way of working and we don't want things to lag. We've got Kutso. Let's put Kutso here. Where are you? Kutso disappeared. Okay, let's put, is it Tseho Fatso? Are you good? Can you hear me? Tseho, can you hear me? Oh, superb. Talk to us, Tseho. Talk to us. Tell us a little bit about your skills. Yours is very interesting, and I can relate a little bit to it, but talk to us. Where are you from, firstly?
So I'm from the Valley, I'm from Van Bay.
Okay, okay. Shout out Van de Bale fam. So, Tseho, tell us a little bit about your hobby.
So mainly I have two hobbies. The first one is
Who's pastor?
actually three.
I don't see a pastor like.
PJ.
I'm looking for that. Oh, yes, PJ, yeah, got me there, yeah.
So there are three PJ. So the first one is graphic designing. Graphic designing. The second one is lifting weights, and the third one that I learned recently is boxing.
Okay. Let me play your boxing video. I got your boxing video. I didn't get. Okay. So, how long ago did you start boxing?
It's about a month.
About a month. Have you gotten
It's about. I had a passion for it for quite some time.
Okay.
For quite some time. I think since I was a young boy, I had a passion for it. So I only decided to start doing it as a hobby a month ago.
Okay, and tell us about your graphic designing skill. I've got the graphic here. It's a t-shirt apparently. Let me just zoom in so that everybody can get to see it properly. Tell us a little bit about this, which is on screen now.
So the thing is I can see it. So that's
it's a t-shirt.
It's a logo I did.
Solomon's Camp.
Yes. It's Solomon's Camp. So the client wanted something to do with a men's conference. So he wanted me to design him a logo along with him with a pamphlet and a t-shirt. So that t-shirt you see, that's what I did.
Oh wow! And when did you start graphic designing?
I started it since 2019, and then I pursued it as
2019.
2019.
Okay, so it's about 5 years that you've been doing it. And tell me, has it been something that's brought you profit?
Yes, it brought me profit more than once. So even though I'm a student now, I make some bit of money, some bit of extra cash. Then.
Okay. So what is the ideal dream that you want to pursue? Because there's the boxing there, there's the... What is the ideal dream that you would like to pursue?
I want to be a superhero. I want to pursue everything as much as I can.
Okay.
But the main ones, yes. But the main one is graphic design.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tseho, thank you so much. We're gonna have to move on. We've got 3 other guests. Any shout out to the Val fam before you bounce?
Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the Italian fam.
I want to know, what is the Italian fam? Because we put blue, white, and red, and y'all come with your Italian flag, and we're like, we don't have green in our t-shirt unless the sports. Can you guys please explain that to me here?
Italian it's a lingo pasta we go so it's a famous thing here. It's a Fanda culture.
How do you say it?
Italiano.
No, I get that. What is the term, the slang, the vernac slang you used just now?
It's Italiano. It's Italiano.
Never mind. I'm talking about Venek. Guys, can somebody please explain to Tseho? Never mind, Tseho. Never mind, because you're a boxer. You might just give me a knockout punch here. Never mind. Thank you so much, Tseho. Shout out to you and shout out to the fam that side. Thank you for joining us. So, fam, we've got a painter, a boxer, and also /boxer/ what you call this, a graphic designer. I'm gonna go for a short break, just a short break so you guys can catch a breather, and I need to catch a breather. And when we come back, we've got another 3 if I'm not mistaken. I'm hoping we can get Irene back in action here. I'm very interested in what she has to share when we come back. So stay connected, stay tuned, and if there's somebody who's bunking the Vibe O'Clock, you all best call them and tell them come now, because it's about to get real out here. We're gonna be right back.
We'll be back in a flash with more laughter, listens, and surprises. Stay tuned, stay groovy. It's Vibe O'Clock.
For you to get a loaf of bread, that requires like a combination of specialist workers. One bakes the bread, another makes the plastic. The bread is put inside of the plastic, and then we hire a truck that will take your bread to your retail store before it comes to your table for consumption. What is this bread? YPG. What are these specialist workers? Every single member of the YPG. And if one specialist worker fails to function, it cripples out the entire industrialized society, because together we are one. So allow me to educate, stimulate, define, refine, boldly, quite literally change your intentions, profusely, proactively change your perception, transfuse in your intellect, how to conceptualize ideas, produce, reproduce with great precision. The YPG is a round of applause, standing ovation. It's good, it's great, it's unbeatable, it's flawless, it's impactful. The YPG is sweet, like angels' feet. The YPG is the embodiment of positive thinking and personal empowerment. Where there's difficulty, we see an opportunity. It is the fire-up example of the theory that the engines of success run on tenacity and hard work. The real you is the prolific source of all power. Mines of power lie unexplored within you. You use this power unconsciously, you achieve certain things. Learn to use this power consciously so you can go to another level. Together as one.
Together as one, that's what's up. Our fam today is showing us flames, showing us their skills, and a little bit about what their skills has led them, has developed in them, the opportunity to actually do something great out of their lives. And this is so amazing. Some of them are making profit. They're actually making money out of this, which once upon a time was just a hobby. Once upon a time was just a skill, and now they're doing something big. We're gonna move on to our next guest. We've got Kutso here. Let me just gooi Kutso here. Give me just a second. I had to move my layout here because I just made some changes here in the camera, moving it left and right. So I just wanted to, okay. Kutso, how are you doing, my brother? Kutso, can you hear me?
I'm good.
Your volume is super low, but like very low. And yeah, but we'll make a plan. We'll make a plan here. We'll make a plan. Kutso, tell us a little bit about your hobby.
Hello. Oh, me, I'm a soccer player.
Okay, but
I
like
always play soccer.
always play soccer.
I enjoy playing soccer.
Okay, but do you just enjoy it? Do you do it professionally? Do you do it
Yes.
semi-professionally? So professionally?
I would say semi-professional. I'm playing ABC Multiple League.
Okay, what position do you play?
Right wing, left wing, striker. It depends on the strategy of the coach.
Okay, how long have you been playing for?
I started playing when I was 11 years old.
11 years old. And is this what you want to pursue, or is it just a hobby? Do you have something else that you also enjoy doing?
I want to do.
Uh-oh, I think his network is a bit crazy. But meanwhile, I'll let y'all guys see a little bit of his pictures. There he is. This one's quite interesting. He's jumpy. I just don't know which one of the two he is. I'm assuming he's the one on the left, not this one. Sorry, the previous one. Hopefully, I think he's the one on the left. Well, definitely this one is him, since he's alone here. Kutso, can you still hear us? Unfortunately. Can you still hear us?
I'm not sure, but I'm a leader. I like to lead. Yeah.
But what is your
things
career?
like development, how to develop youth, how to talk to them. Yeah, I always do those things.
Okay. And as a profession, is that what you would love to pursue? Kutso? Hello? I think his network is a little bit bad, guys. I think his network is not as good. Do we have Irene ready? Do we have any of the other guests ready? I think there's one more that's missing. Well, we did two. This is the third. Unfortunately, guys, because of time, I'm not going to be able to keep them here for much longer, okay? So there we have Kutso, who plays football, as a semi-professional, but he also has the dream. He aspires to lead other youth and, lead them to become someone. Then we've got Irene. Irene, I don't know if you are able to get back here. Can you hear me? I don't think she can hear me, guys. I'm just going to show to you guys, so that we don't waste that much time, a little bit of the work she does. Unfortunately, I would love for her to explain it, because I don't know how it began. I won't be able to answer certain questions on her behalf. But we have here these, which she does. I don't know how she does this with the sneakers. I think she refurbishes them. Irene, at any given time, if you can hear me, just go ahead and speak. I see that you're trying to connect. I see that you're trying to, you're really trying to do your thing there. So please try to speak to her if it's possible. If not, then it's okay. Or if she can send you a voice message about her work, that's also going to be fine. So we have on screen what she does with the sneakers. This is beautiful. Wow. This looks like a completely new pair of sneakers. And I'm assuming she probably doesn't do this for free. I'm assuming she probably gets paid. Wow, look at this one, guys. Look at that. She took those Tommies and gave them life. I mean, especially your white kicks. These kinds, when when they reach a stage in which there's nothing you can do to it. There's really nothing you can do to it, and it's done. It's done and it's done. But this is such a beautiful work. And she also, thank you very much. This is awesome. She also made the banner. I got this picture here, which I'm assuming she also does designs. I am assuming, I could be wrong, but then that's her surname here. This is, I am assuming, maybe she designed it. I'm not too sure, guys. I'm really struggling here because I can't hear her. She's not talking. But moral of the story, this is just superb work, guys. This is just, it is indeed taking off. And I can't wait to share with you guys what we have to say about all of this. So, so far, what we've had are people who either took their skills to another level that's bringing them money, or a hobby which they've added to their lives. Pay attention to that. And I'm going to come to your guys next. We've got Olwetu, who is the last but not the least. I'm hoping he can hear us. Olwetu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect. How are you doing, Olwetu?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm doing great. Olwetu, where are you from?
So I'm from Germiston, the branch in Germiston, and I go to school at St. Benedict's College in Bedford View.
Okay, bro. All right, bro. So you're the next Siya Kolisi, bro.
Oh, you can also say that.
So tell us a little bit about your passion.
My passion. So I have a passion for rugby. I've been playing rugby since 2020, so since my grade 8 year. And I've practically since then I've been playing it since, and I think by each year it's developed by like a huge margin each time, and yeah, I've just been working to keep improving it each year.
Oh wow. Okay, so we checking. I don't know if you can see, but we can see your pictures here of you playing. Are these pictures of you playing for school, or are you playing for club?
These are pictures of me playing for my school.
Okay. What position do you play?
So usually I'm a wing, but then I think in my senior year they're trying to integrate me into more of an outside center position.
Okay. And what is your vision in this skill of yours, your skill in rugby, your hobby in rugby? What is your vision for the future?
So currently I'm playing under my school. So what's gonna happen is that if I can work hard enough and keep improving and like show people that what I can do, because usually there'll be like people coming to watch. If I can work on that, then I could maybe like get maybe universities maybe wanting me to play for the university, and if I do well enough, then I could see where it's gonna take me. So I'm not only doing it as something for fun, but I'm also looking in a perspective of like opportunities and stuff like that.
That is so cool. That is so cool. And tell me something from the universities. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit ignorant to rugby. I love watching it, but I'm not very. I think like most of us, we watch rugby during the World Cup because we know that the Boks are superb. But tell us which university in South Africa is like the top notch when it comes to a rugby. Is it the Free State, I'm assuming, maybe, or Western Cape? Which one?
I think for schoolboy level, so like if you're still looking down, I think you'll be looking towards going to maybe like Free State, because they rugby like foundations, they're pretty good. But then if we're looking in South Africa, there's so many like schools that you could look to because they all play in the same league. Okay. And the thing is that you can't really like choose a specific school, because one school could be good this 1 year and the next year they're right at the bottom. But like any school like Wits, UJ, they're all good. UP also, they're also good when it comes to rugby in South Africa.
Okay, so you want to use the rugby to be able to get into university?
Yes, because I know they're also looking at marks, obviously.
Marks, yes.
But if you have good marks and then you're also doing well on the rugby side, they'll want you to be part of the club. So it just gives you more of a base to go into uni with.
This is so cool. I'm literally learning a lot. I did not know about that aspect. I think we should take some time to talk a little bit more about this, and this is so cool. So your vision in future is to become a rugby player, the first YPG member representing us in the World Cup. Imagine, guys, Kutso's there, and at the World Cup, he's there with CA, he raises that cup, and he says, YPG, he's got that zhuzh, he's like, it's time to take off. We believe in you, Kutso. We, the YPG family, we really believe in you. Tell me, what do you think are the steps you need to take for you to be able to reach the pinnacles of rugby?
So I think for myself also, is that I'm already on like the right steps of it. Then I think for myself, I should just like keep listening to my coaches, because I have really good coaches. So my coaches have been there, they've done it. So I should just keep working with them, and then in my matric year or next year in grade 11, there's gonna be opportunity that rise. So there's gonna be something called Craven Week. Okay. So if you play, you like split up into like clubs that play all around South Africa. So if you're playing in that tournament for those clubs, people from like universities, even like junior Boks, they're already looking at people who are playing in that tournament. So if I can, keep my head down, just work hard, be in the gym, get bigger, improve on my skills also, and make that tournament, I guess, I'll already be having scouts looking at me, and those are just the small steps I should take into looking for my vision for the future.
This is so cool. We wish you all the best. Please keep in touch. I'd love to see how your journey goes, and I want you to know that the YPG fam has your back. Please don't give up on that dream. We really want you. Stay fit. Don't eat junk. I'm assuming you're already more or less there. If not, then you're going to have to start taking care of yourself and physically stay fit and make us proud. Make us proud. All right. Please send a shout out to the Germiston fam before you bounce.
I just wanted to shout out Germiston, everyone who tried to get me down to speak to in this broadcast. I just want you to, stay fit, come to church, and yeah, it's time to take off.
That's what's up. It's time to take off. Thank you so much, Olwetu. We shall see you on the flip side, and we shall see you on TV a few years from now. We'll remember this. We'll remember this podcast here. All right, so fam, I'm going to go straight to the point. Let me see one more time. I really wanted Irene to speak. Irene, can you hear me? Irene, can you hear me? Irene, can you hear me?
Yes, PJ.
Yes! Irene, I advertised your stuff, and people are even asking for your business card here. Tell us a little bit about your work, the sneakers. We have all gone crazy. I think I have some old sneakers, which instead of hoarding them, I'm going to send them through to you for you to tell us, give it some life, give us some juice there. Tell us a little bit about your work.
Okay, PJ. I also do fashion design. I started like back then when I went to school in 2014. And then I started fashion design for 3 years. That's when my journey started of fashion, and then I started to sew. Everything like it worked out fine, but when time goes by, it was when I started to give up on this vision because of all the rejection that I got. But when I came to YPG, that's when I started to have a desire to use this talent more. To started to fabric paint. Remember, we used to do banners in the hangout. So that's when the passion of painting actually started. It actually started on the hangout. That's when I started to fabric paint, to do banners, to do banners for tribes, for nations. Like I remember because he used to give us tasks. Like next week in tribe, you have to come with a banner, and you have to make sure that it has your YPG, like your nation logo, your tribe logo. So I didn't know how to paint. I didn't know how to do everything like that. But when time goes by, I started to learn how to fabric paint. I started to learn, and then that's when I started to see it as a passion.
Okay.
Let me just this is.
And tell me when
and that's when
the idea with the sneakers kick in. How did that kick in?
I saw it actually on Facebook that there was a guy who was doing that. So it just clicked in my mind that I could do that. Like it is possible. Like that's when I started to try and to paint and everything. And when I saw the outcome, like it appeared good, and I was like, I want to do this, I want to do this also.
How much do you charge
so that's
here? Like for the restoration of the sneakers we see here in the pictures, how much do you charge for that?
Like it depends on a type of shoe that the person comes with, because I remember also the pen.
Oh no, she got cut. Okay,
yeah. The paints, the price of the paints.
Okay, but on average, like the Adidas one here I saw, like how much would you charge for that?
I think for me it's 350. It's fine.
Okay.
300.
Okay. I have a few. I think I have a few. Tali, get our kicks ready. I think we have a few to send here to to Irene. Irene, before you go, I forgot to ask you where you were from, and please send a shout out to your fam. I hope she can reconnect because I think her network is really bad, guys. I think her network is really bad. But at least we got to hear what she had to say. Yeah, I don't think it's going to come back, but at least the Lord made a way for us to be able to hear Irene and this amazing vision of her. I love it. I love it. And I know you guys loved it too. I know you guys have really loved. This is some serious juge. This one of the Mickey Mouse is so cool. Like, this is vision. This is going out of your way and stop seeing the obstacles and the problems and telling yourself that you're not good enough. As she said, she felt like giving up and not really going into what she wanted to initially pursue with the fashion designing. But look, guys, look at what this is doing. Now, I've got 10 minutes and I want to wrap up saying this to you guys. This is a challenge which I'm going to share it nationally, and I'm going to speak more about it in the next couple of Vibe Clocks. I want you guys also to fuse the Vibe Clock with the word which we are sharing the next couple of weeks as well in the, the Something Extra, on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. If you're going to watch it online, that's not a problem. Or if you're going to be with your coordinators, but also I would like you to check out what we're going to be sharing in these next couple of weeks, which is merging the importance and discipline for you to be able to achieve something great. You need to have 3 skills that you're going to work on. I wrote it down here. I read it somewhere and I started realizing it and I started applying it myself along with my wife. The first one is one that will keep you fit physically, your body. You need to take care of your body. So whether it's a sport or a work, a habit which you're going to work around for you to be able to develop, the first thing you need to do is to apply and adopt a hobby that will keep you fit. Some of them, it's the sports. The others, it might not be sports, but the fact is they're doing something that's keeping them busy. And the fact that you're busy, it helps you some way, somehow. Maybe you're not into sports. PJ, I'm not into sports, but I'm doing something. Like Irene, the fact that she's painting, she's not going to sit down. Or the first gentleman, my apologies, I don't remember. I think it was Yongama who said he's painting houses and he's making a living out of that. The first hobby needs to be something that's going to keep you fit physically. Taking care of your body. If you're I always get it wrong. Is it couch potato or potato couch? I think it's couch potato. If you're a potato couch, I'm sorry to say, you are allowing yourself to destroy yourself. That's what you're doing. You are destroying yourself if you're the kind of person who is stagnant and stuck. And I forgot my music supposed to be playing here in the background. Sorry, I got caught up with so many things here. Anyways, if you're the kind of person who allows the things to stop you, always lazy. I don't see anybody lazy here, none of them, because they've all got this thing going on. They've all got this thing, they're all hustling one way or another. They want to get things done. They want to get somewhere, even if they're not stuck or that's not specifically where they want to go. Like I remember, I think it was Tseho, if I'm not mistaken, from Val, who's into graphic designing. He wants to be a jack of all trades, but his focus is on what you call this graphic design. What about you? Where's the skill? Why are you stuck? Sometimes there's a task, like she said, hers was a task with the coordinators telling you got to come with a banner with the logo of your tribe. Bang, look where she is today. $350 for a kick. Others are cheaper. She's doing it for that much, but I mean, she's doing something. I'm sorry to ask, how many of you right now have $350 just to give away? That's the second one. One which will bring you profit, a hobby that will actually bring you a profit. That's the second one. Something that will keep you busy and you're doing it, you enjoy it. I mean, as you can see, she enjoys it and she's still making money out of it. I repeat, how many of us have $350, just $350 lying around? Oh, it's just $350. Some do, of course, if you're working and so, but it's, even if you're working, $350 is $350. Somebody gives you $350 and you'll be like, nah, I don't want it. You're going to take it. What? So number one, keeping yourself physically fit. The second one, keeping yourself financially fit. The problem is you're looking too much at the obstacles and looking too much at what you can or you can't do and complaining that you don't have this, you don't have that, whereby you could actually go so much bigger and make money. Perhaps there's a hangout, there's something that's going on and you're like, oh, you even invite someone to come to the hangout and you can't afford it yourself. To help that person, That's an extra cash that you could be making for yourself. You keep yourself busy physically, fit physically, even if it's just your hands, okay, at least you're doing something. And number 2, yourself financially fit. Number 3, which is, I left the best for last. It's one that's going to keep you fit mentally. A skill which is going to keep your mind busy. The exercise of your brain. Myself and Tali, we've begun this challenge. We're not fully implemented in all of them, but we've implemented a sport in our life. The financial we're not so into because, that's not our vision, but we do keep ourselves busy with something. And the mental one, I play the keyboard, the piano. It's been ages since I last actually sat down and properly played it. And I said, I want to work on that. That's good for my brains. It's good for having that extra skill. And Tali would like to learn how to play an instrument, so I agreed with her that I will teach her and I'm going to work to develop it in myself. So what is it? We've also started implementing some boxing fitness. We like boxing. So we're doing, of course, I'm not going to spar with my wife. No ways, it's not going to happen. But boxing or any sport which you feel like you can adopt, that you can adapt in your day-to-day life and make yourself a better you. If you're going to look for problems, you're going to look for excuses, I promise you, you're going to find many. You're going to find many excuses to not do it. But I'm giving you a reason for you to do it. Something that's going to keep you fit physically, something that's going to keep you fit financially, and something that's going to keep you fit spiritually or mentally, as you say it. What is it? Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe you don't like reading. You can start. In the beginning, you might not like it. In the beginning, it might be like, especially when you feel like you're getting nowhere. Keep going, keep doing it. Apply yourself. There are so many gems that's inside of you guys, that's in here. Diamonds and treasures that's stuck in here, which just needs you to produce it and bring it out. My fam, that's all I wanted to say. Look at what these people are doing. Simple, but they're doing great things out of their lives. So, get yourself a skill. Get yourself a hobby. One that's going to keep you fit. Here, and here in your pockets. What is it? Maybe sometimes one can cover all 3. So obviously you're going to dedicate more of your time for that one thing. Maybe you could learn to play an instrument. Maybe you're amazing with cooking. Maybe you could just mix ingredients and do something amazing, but you're so lazy, the couch potato, couch potato, that you just want to, you just want to eat the potato, but you don't want to cook the potato, if you know what I mean. Maybe you should work on that. What else? Painting, maybe drawing, maybe public speaking. You could work on your dictation. Maybe you could work on actually reading. Maybe you could work on writing poems. Maybe you could work on writing music. Maybe you could start learning music. Maybe you could learn an instrument, or maybe you could learn a sport. Maybe you could start working out and taking care of yourself. PJ, I don't have money to go to the gym. You don't need to go to the gym, for crying out loud. Go and run, wake up early, or later on at the end of the day, go and run, go and stay fit, go and do something that's gonna add to your life and make you a better you. All right? I've said enough, my fam, and I really want to see you guys doing the best and getting the best out of yourselves. All right, that's it from my side. In the morrows, the YPG fam will be having the hangout, which is called It's a Match, and we're going to be talking about what's a match. It's going to be another interesting and important aspect of your life. Maybe you could go there with a notepad and start writing, and as you start writing, you could learn how to write very well, and you don't know that you're actually a writer, a script writer, screenwriter, I don't know. A skill could be born. But the fact is, we as the YPG will always support you and will always be ready to tell you that it is time in your life for you to take off. I'm gonna be out of here, but I wanna tell you to please believe in yourself, because we as the YPG fam, we believe in you. You are the best thing that God has ever made. He made no mistakes. God doesn't make mistakes, and you are definitely not one. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget, it is indeed time for us to take off. See you guys soon. Wednesday, I'll be here for the something extra. Oh, wait, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to confirm we might have the Watcher After movie tomorrow. I didn't get the confirmation. But it might be tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm not going to come live. You'll just see it live. The after movie. I haven't seen the after movie of the Watcher event in South Africa, and I cannot wait for it because I never get to experience the event. So in the Morrows, 7 p.m. Just stay on standby. If not, we're going to post something. If yes, we will post something. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. We are out of here.